Hello, students. Today we will start our second poem, that is The Voice of Rain. That is written by the poet Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman is an American poet who was born in 1819 and was died in 1892. So he is one of the famous poets of America. Now come to the title, that is The Voice of Rain. So as the title is giving that it is the voice of rain, as you have heard the voice of rain, that is tip tip or the soft falling of droplets. So how the poet has conveyed the message through this poem, the voice of the rain. It means the sound of the rain has been described here, and a type of voice. Actually, rain has no voice, but even it has been personified by the poet. How it happens, we will discuss in the poem. Firstly, about the theme of the poem. If we talk about the theme, that what is the main theme of the poem? So, the main theme of the poem Voice of Rain is, you can say, the fulfillment possible through the cycle of creation. Human beings have been created by God. In the same way, rain is also been created by God. So, be it the cycle of creation of life by God, or the freshness of rain, or the creation of a poem by the poet, these are the main themes of this poem. It means how the creation has been made by God and what effect of the different creations, either it is life cycle, either it is cycle of rain, either it is a poem that is created by the poet. So the importance of cyclic nature, that is of rain, as well as poetry of a poet, that has been described in this poem. So the main theme reflected in this poem is the importance of cyclic nature of rain, as well as poetry of the poet. If we take about the rain, we can say that the rain actually evaporates from the seas and other water resources from the atmosphere, and then it goes towards the clouds, towards the sky, to take form in form of clouds, and after that also it come back to the earth. And this whole cycle of water is vital for earth. It is this cycle which makes the earth green, clean, and also it makes the life possible on earth. So this is the life cycle of nature or rain, and that has been described in this poem, life cycle of rain, that has been described in this poem. Poet also compares rain with his own poetry. He is also saying that his poetry is also like rain. His poetry is also like rain. As rain also rises from the earth, he is saying that poets' songs or poets' poetry that also rises from his mouth. It has also a cyclic nature, and it also goes to the different directions to teach the students, to make them smiles, or encouraging them, or helping them to solve some problem or struggle against something. He is thinking this poetry is also valuable, and that also makes a cycle. It also goes out of the mouth of the poet, and after its fulfillment, whatever that is teachings, smiling faces, encouraging them, motivating them, it also comes back to the poet along with happiness, criticism, or suggestions. So it is also a cycle because the poet can also sing or recite it again. So these two comparisons has been made, that the cyclic nature of something, the creation of the god, that how he has created rain, and it is also compared to the poem of the poet. So now we will continue with the text. And in Voice of Rain, what is the story? What is the summary? That the poet who is thinking that his poem as well as the rain are similar because they both have a cyclic creation. They both have a cycle. So he is thinking that the rain that is falling, that can even give answer, and that's why he asks a question to rain. वो रेन से क्वेश्चन पूछता है, and the question is, and who art thou? Thou means you, art means are. Who are you? He is asking a question, and who are you? Said I to the soft falling shower, or he asks a question from the rain droplets. Those are falling very softly. जो धीरे धीरे drizzling हो रही है, बारिश हो रही है. He is asking a question from them, and which strange to tell, and that is a strange thing, a surprising thing to tell you. That is a surprising thing to tell. What is surprising thing? Give me an answer. The rain gave an answer. That's a surprising thing. So what does stands to tell? The phrase stands to tell means, it means that when poet asks a question to the soft falling shower or the droplets of rain, she gave answer. And that's a strange thing because rain can't answer. Actually it is the imagination of poet, but even when he has written these lines, it is strange to tell that droplets of water, they can't give answer, and they had answer. So this thing that is to be reported by poet, that he has explained here in the poem, that rain gave him answer, that is strange to tell. And the poet is saying that what type of answer the रेन हैज़ गिवन, दैट हैज़ बीन ट्रांसलेटेड हियर. उसको यहाँ पर ट्रांसलेट किया गया है, उसने अपनी लैंग्वेज में दिया है, बिकॉज ही कुड अंडरस्टैंड द लैंग्वेज ऑफ रेन. इट ओनली मीन्स दैट ही हैज़ इमेजिन्ड that he could even question to the rain, and she could also give answer, and because no one could understand such type of language, and he could translate it in his own language. So what he has said, that she answered like that: I am the poem of earth. I am poem of earth. So here figure of speech, personification, because rain can't be like a living being. Here the poet has shown rain as a living being. Said the voice of the rain. Rain की जो voice है वो कह रही है I am the poem earth, poem of the earth. And also he has compared rain with poem. So it is also you can say metaphor, without as or like. So it is also metaphor. So the voice of the poem said that I am the poem of earth. So whose voice is here? Here is the voice of the rain. And in the first sentence is, and who art thou? That was the voice of the poet. So what was the answer of the rain? She says that I am the poem of earth. It means the poet wants to get the answer of the rain in his own sense, as he is saying that my poem is also having a cyclic nature, as poem also been recited by the poet, and after its fulfillment, whether it is cared, suggested, criticized, or encouraged the students, or any you can say listener, that also returns to his own place, its own place. And he also expect the same type of answer from the earth, from the rain. And here rain is saying I am the poem. It means I'm also like your poem, एंड आई बिलोंग टू अर्थ, एज योर पोइम बिलोंग टू यू द पोइट, कि जो पोइम है वो पोइट से बिलोंग करती है, उसी प्रकार से मैं भी एक प्रकार से अर्थ की पोइम। आई हैव ऑल्सो साइक्लिक नेचर, एंड सी डिस्क्राइब द वॉइस ऑफ रेन इज डिस्क्राइबिंग दैट हाउ rain has a cyclic nature. Actually, rain has already a cyclic nature, only that has been described by the poet in his own words. She is saying, eternal I rise impalpable out of the land. She is saying, eternal I rise impalpable out of the land and the bottomless sea. That eternal means endless, anant. That eternal I rise, कि मैं एटर्नल तरीके से, एंडलेस तरीके से, यू कांट इवन सी दैट फ्रॉम वेयर आई एम राइजिंग। इम्पलेपेबल मीन्स दैट यू कांट फेल्ट और यू कांट टच, जिसको ना आप टच कर सकें ना आप जिसको महसूस कर सकें, बिकॉज व्हेन वेपर्स कम आउट ऑफ अर्थ, आउट ऑफ सी, यू कांट इवन फील देम एंड यू कांट इवन टच देम. So she is saying, eternal in an endless way, I always rise from out of the land. That I always rise out of land and the bottomless sea. Once again, here is personification, and she also said that and the bottomless sea. What does it mean? That it also rise from land as well as bottomless sea. You can say also here hyperbole, because sea has also a bottom at last, but it has been told that that is a bottomless sea. अतिशोक्ति की गई है, hyperbole, the figure of speech. So the poet is saying कि मैं इस प्रकार से रेन आंसर दे रही कि मैं लैंड से और बॉटमलेस सी से इस प्रकार से उठती हूँ कि नो वन कैन टच मी, एंड दैट इज एन एंडलेस प्रोसेस. एंड वेयर इट गोज अपवर्ड टू हेवन टू स्काई, कि मैं ऊपर चली जाती हूँ हेवन की तरफ, स्काई की तरफ. Venice, from where? Vaguely means unclear, not clear, not a clear form. Formed, it means clouds have not a clear form, not a specific form, not a particular form, it is unclear form. Altogether changed, altogether in the form of vapors, instead of vapors now it changes to cloud forms, it changes into cloud forms, and yet the same, and once again the same. It means in the same form, that is water droplets. Soft falling shower is sour. Droplets are saying, droplets are speaking, voice of rain is speaking. Rain ही बोल रही है, कहती कि मैं फिर से उसी सेम फॉर्म में आ जाती हूँ. पहले वेपर्स के रूप में ऊपर जाती हूँ, क्लाउड्स के अंदर चेंज होती हूँ, और फिर बारिश के रूप में वापस आ जाती हूँ. I descend, descend means come down, कि मैं नीचे आती हूँ, descend करती हूँ. To lave means to wash, to wet मतलब गीला करना, धोना. The draughts means dry particles, सूखा जिसे बोलते हैं. Atoms means tiny atoms, small particles. Dust layers of the globe, या ग्लोब के अंदर पूरे अर्थ के ऊपर जितनी भी डस्ट लेयर्स हैं, डर्टी लेयर्स हैं, उन सभी को वॉश करने के लिए, उनको वेट करने के लिए, उनको गीला करने के लिए आई ऑलवेज कम डाउन. एंड ऑल दैट इन देम विदाउट मी वर सीड्स ओनली. एंड शी इज ऑल्सो सेइंग दैट इन अर्थ, इन द डर्टी लेयर्स, इन सैंड, देयर आर ओनली सीड्स. विदाउट मी, विदाउट वाटर दे आर ओनली सीड्स. It means without water there is no life, and I give life to them. Latent, unborn, they are latent. Latent means hidden, they are hidden, and they are also unborn, they are also unborn. So seeds which are unborn, and also they are hidden without the rain water, or without water. I came to wash them, and not only for once but for forever, कि एक बार ही नहीं, forever, for always, हमेशा के लिए. By day and night, कि दिन रात. It means at some places or the other places always rain comes. So she is working, rain is working throughout the day or throughout the night. It means the water vapors goes up of words, not only in day but also in night. Next she is saying, I give back life to my own origin, कि मैं अपनी ही origin को, origin is the source from where I originates or I take birth, कि जहाँ से मेरा जन्म होता है, जहाँ से एवरेट्स होकर के मैं ऊपर जाती हूँ, आई गिव लाइफ टू इट अगेन, मैं अपने उसी ओरिजिन को, अपने सोर्स को मैं लाइफ देती हूँ, एंड मेक प्योर, और उसको मैं प्योर कर देती हूँ, बिल्कुल पवित्र कर देती हूँ, एंड ब्यूटिफाई इट, और उसको सुंदर बना देती हूँ. हाउ इट इज़ प्योरिफाइड? बिकॉज देर आर डस्टी लेयर्स एंड दे आर क्लियर्ड बाई द रेन ड्रॉपलेट्स, रेन वाटर, and also beautify because the seeds which are unborn, hidden there, they are also germinated with the help of water, and it also makes a greenery throughout the earth, and in that way it also beautify it. So that's the life cycle, that is the life cycle of water or rain. Rain evaporates first, form clouds, and then it comes in form of water droplets on the earth, and once again. So this cycle goes on and on, and that was also the main theme of the poem, the creation of the god, life cycle that also goes from you can say infancy to childhood, childhood to then adolescence, adult, middle age, old age, and death. That's also life cycle. In the same way rain cycle, in the same way poem cycle. So now he is saying, in the next stanza the poet is telling that for song here means the poem or song, that also issuing from its birthplace, कि ये भी क्या है, issue होता है, originate होता है from its birthplace, अपने birthplace से. Birthplace is the mouth of the poet, that is recited from the mouth of the poet after fulfillment, that after having its fulfillment, when its fulfillment, its desire is that could smile the faces of different persons, they could understand what the poet want to say, that the readers or the listeners, they could also be encouraged by the poet, by the poem. And so whatever the fulfillment that wants, wandering, moving here and there, it means that is spoken by the mouth of the poet, and it moves here and there, and those who are listening, when their fulfillment is over and when its wandering is over, wrecked or unwrecked, poet is saying wrecked or unwrecked. Wrecked means scared, कि कोई आपको पोइम सुना रहा है, आपकी उसकी तरफ केयर कर रहे हैं, मतलब पेइंग अटेंशन, कि आप पेइंग अटेंशन कर रहे हैं कि नहीं, आप ध्यान दे रहे हैं कि नहीं. अनरेक्ट, नॉट पेइंग अटेंशन, नॉट केयर, मतलब आप ध्यान दें या ना दें. अपोजिट वर्ड्स, देर आर मैनी अपोजिट वर्ड्स in the poem. So you can say that opposite words when used together, they are oxymoron. So duly with love returns. So we were talking about song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering here and there without care or cared or not cared, paid attention or not attention, duly with love returns, कि लव के साथ अच्छे प्रकार से वापस आ जाता है. इट मीन्स दैट कम्स इवन इफ इट इज नॉट केयर, इट ऑलवेज रिटर्न्स टू इट्स बर्थ प्लेस. सो this is the life cycle. Now if we talk about figure of speech, we have already discussed, that is not many, that is personification and also metaphor here, and here like land and sea has been used in the same line, that's oxymoron also there. There was some more like changed, same, and day night, that's wrecked or unwrecked. So these are oxymorons and personification. Similarly, one more that was hyperbole, we have discussed bottomless sea. So So the main theme is the cycle of life, cycle of rain, and cycle of poem. We will continue with the question answers in the next.